Hey everyone, it's Sam Bryant from Bryant Taylor Law. Today I wanted to talk to you all about the differences between a multi-member and a single-member LLC. And before we begin, we are a business law firm that helps entrepreneurs start businesses, and we also help business partners resolve their partnership disputes. You can visit our website in the link below. Okay, so what are the differences between a single-member LLC and a multi-member LLC? The obvious difference you may think is just that a single member LLC has one person, which would be the owner, and a multi member LLC has multiple members or owners. And that's the most obvious distinction. But there's a lot more than there is than you would initially believe. So, in addition to the number differences, a multi member LLC can be run in different ways. You can have a member managed LLC, which means all of the members together run the LLC, or you can have a manager managed LLC, which means that the multi members select one or two or three, but the number is going to be less than the overall members. So, for example, if you have five members in a multi-member LLC, you may select one or two managers. So in a manager-managed LLC, you have two managers that are running the entire company, even though you have five owners. So the multi-member LLC allows you to further break down your LLC into one of those two structures. A single member LLC, for obvious reasons, does not necessarily have those distinctions because you're just one person. So even though you can have a single member LLC, you have multiple employees, a single member LLC just has one owner. There's tax differences. A single member LLC can be taxed as a S corp or a sole proprietor because a LLC is a pass-through entity. But for a multi-member LLC, you're going to be taxed as either a partnership or an S corp because again you have that pass-through tax structure. That's a subject for another video, but just know that the basics is that for a single member LLC, you're taxed as a sole proprietor or an S corp. For a multi-member LLC, you're taxed as a partnership or a S corp. The most important differences that I want to get to is liability protection. So when you are a single member LLC, you don't necessarily have to worry about partnership disputes because you are by yourself. So you're not going to disagree with yourself. You won't have issues with yourself. But it becomes more important to set up your company to avoid liability because your main concern is going to be you don't want your personal assets at stake if you were to get sued. So it's more important for you when you're a single member LLC to make sure that you have a separation between the business and your personal assets. For a for a multi-member LLC, the member's main concern is conflict and raising those issues. In a multi-member LLC, they get a lot more liability protection than the single member LLC because the LLC laws were specifically meant to protect members of a multi-member LLC. Now, with that though, they do have a lot of issues with disagreements. So, when you have a multi member LLC, your operating agreement becomes a lot more important than a single member LLC. It's important that when you're in a multi member LLC to anticipate issues that may come up with your partners because each of the owners has their own individual rights. And if you all are going to be disagreeing on certain matters, it becomes more important that you know exactly how you're going to handle it because if you don't and you have to get us involved or get another attorney involved, it becomes a lot more expensive when you don't have that set up. Those are issues that a single member LLC does not have to worry about. So the end of the day, there's tax differences, there's ownership structure differences, and there's management differences between a single member LLC and a multi member LLC. I hope that you got some value out of that. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be putting up these videos a lot more often, and just hope that we can get you off on the right foot when you're just thinking about setting up your LLCs. Again, our website is in the description. We are a business law firm that helps entrepreneurs start businesses, and we help multiple business partners or partners in a business settle any potential partnership disputes that they may have. Thanks for your time, and check us out.